Hi everyone. I want to talk about something that occurred to me today. Uh, so I've always thought about the different, I guess, in my mind, there's different concepts that help you think about yourself and where you're headed and how to grow, right? So the concepts I've thought of and sort of named are, the first one is just becoming more like yourself. But in order to become yourself, uh, I figured that you need to know what your inner art is, and that's another concept. What I mean by your inner art is what you do all the time. That's something I discovered in 2014. I discovered everyone has an inner art. It's something that they do all the time, mostly without being aware of it, because it's so inherent, so much a part of you that you just don't see it. Um, and then there are your values. So you you have certain beliefs, right? And you put your inner art to work towards your values. So say, you are a great speaker and you really value social justice, then you put your speaking towards speaking about social justice issues. Or if you're a great speaker and you value money, you put your speaking abilities to work uh, in selling people products or services. And then I thought about something today, which is I want to call your lens. And what your lens is how you frame situations. Okay. Somebody once said that if you're a hammer, everything you see is a nail. Uh, your lens is not quite your inner art, and it's not your values either. It's something else. It's a different concept. I had to really think about this. I was just thinking, is your lens just another way of thinking about your inner art? It's very related to your inner art, but it isn't it. It's the perspective that you have of the world because of your inner art. So for me, um, I think my lens is one of a challenge or a fight. I go into situations wanting to challenge. That's it. And I think that has something to do with um, I think my inner art is to create concepts. But the concepts, and I think my value is to help empower people and um, create more, bring about more justice. I mean, I have my own definitions, obviously. Everyone does, right? So, it's relative. What I think is just, you may not agree with, but uh, I work towards what I think is just, and that's my value. That's a value for me, and empowerment. I feel like everyone is special, and if I can do something to empower that in other people, I will. Um, so those are my values. Then I have my inner art, which is coming up with concepts and um, thinking about things and then talking. It's something I do a lot. Talk, but my lens is one of a fighter because I feel like I have to go into a situation and argue a point. That's how I fight. I argue a point. And it may not be necessary in many instances to argue any point. But, you know, as the saying goes, if you're a hammer, everything you see is a nail. I I can do that. So I'm not trying to talk about, weaknesses and that you just have to be aware of that. But I think everybody has a lens through which they see the world. I see the world in terms of challenges. I look around and I'm like, oh, I need to challenge this. I need to challenge that. Or when I engage with someone or a system or whatever, I challenge it. And that's my lens. So, what's your lens?